Whatever comes our way, whatever paths we follow, I will share your pain, your laughter and your sorrow. And free, the winds of fortune gently flow. There is a wonder in the weave, so many forks upon these roads. For a burden that is shared is much easier to bear. We will not fall to despair this darkest day. Whatever comes our way, whatever paths we follow, I will share your pain, your laughter and your sorrow. And should we prove ourselves, lose ourselves, nothing's gonna send us astray. Whatever comes our way, I will be there. Whatever comes our way, I will be there to share your pain. Hearts of shadow, hearts of fire, sharing memory and mind. Our hope is strong in moments dire, through our mysteries entwined. For a gift can be a blight, or a kind word be a slight, in a world of fade and light and disarray. Whatever comes our way, whatever paths we follow, I will share your pain, your laughter and your sorrow. And should we prove ourselves, lose ourselves, nothing's gonna send us astray. Whatever comes our way, I will be there. Whatever comes our way, I will be there to share your pain. To sing a somber song of night, a belted ballad bold and bright face spins. To quell the urge beneath the skin, I'll take the gifts and let it inflict spins. The burden that is shared is much easier to bear. We will not fall to despair this darkest day. Whatever comes our way, whatever paths we follow, I will share your pain, your laughter and your sorrow. And should we prove ourselves, lose ourselves, nothing's gonna send us astray. Whatever comes our way, I will be there. Whatever comes our way, I will be there to share your pain.
his robot auto now.
We are here, we are live.
I like that you say you have his fucking serial number written down.
I have to. I felt like it would be important.
What is going on?
I know Francis is a DA11 digging model, okay?
Oh yeah.
I felt like it was important to have.
I mean, it might be.
I mean, if we run into something else from Borderlands, maybe.
Shut your face.
You named him Doll. Like, fuck off.
Dal, technically, because it's... Oh, no, it is Doll, because of all. Doll.
Anyways, hello everybody, and welcome to... Oh god, we're up to 13 for Aetherpunk Birthright. So yeah, who would like to give the recap?
Hikari wasn't here, so no.
Hikari, would you like to give the recap?
I think Brian hasn't gotten enough love, and I want to volunteer Brian, because I like Brian.
I volunteer Doom.
Alright. Hey man, I'm just trying to give out hero points when I can. Last we left off, we were talking with Mara. We started in the cave with Mara, made our way back, and convinced our pastry-loving dragon friend Dar to come into the city with us, to look around and get to know society, while otherwise waiting for us to get our spell scroll of Remove Curse. After a little deliberation, Clarity sent their pseudo-dragon with Dar to keep an eye on them, so that occasionally Clarity can check in and see what shenanigans are going on over there. Additionally, we we split up and searched for different pieces of information to see what we could learn about removing curses, and things of the like. So, Madrash went to the Greenroot House, Clarity and Gleb went to the library, and Jonah went to the guild library? He went to another library, another source of information. Between them, Clarity and Gleb found two important books, one on removing curses, and one in Druidic and Arcane Sigils that details a lot of Fae and otherworldly rights, and possibly banishments. There wasn't no much clarity given because, well, we can't really read the book that well. Afterward, we reconvened, and we have decided to make a plan for what steps we're going to take next as we try to figure out how to remove Hilda from the tree, save the town, save the world, and then get the fuck out of here by the time before anything goes wrong with that.
Okay. So get yourself a nice hero point.
Hell yeah.
Alright. So, let's go over quickly, because you guys wanted to just speed things up with some downtime for the 4 remaining days. Because you guys wanted that remove curse scroll, and waiting for Kathy to show up in order to pick up her younger sister. Yep. Alright. Don't need that open anymore. So, let's go left to right. took away the drink water. Whatever. I'm gonna be chugging water anyways, so I don't lose my fucking voice. Starting with clarity. What would you like to do during this downtime? Also, for everyone, if you are not crafting an item or trying to like learn a skill that takes, more than like one work week, for downtime stuff, you'll just get the full work week for the downtime. Just rounding it up to 5 days. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So, Clarity, what are you doing on your downtime?
Clarity is going to sort of peek and check in every so often. Like, I probably would say like maybe 6 times daily, just to make sure that the pseudo dragon and Dar are okay. Clarity would at least at some point within these 4 days want to check in on Chrissy, see how she's doing, and check in on Mara, make sure she's okay, and just to let her know that we haven't forgotten her. And for the rest of the time, I think she would probably be trying to, like, side, elbow, like, Gleb a little bit and be like, hey, how's the translation stuff going? Do you need anything? Do you need a snack? You want to just stay stuck in your room and have me bring you stuff or run some errands for you? I can do that. And then, aside from that, honestly, I think she'll probably spend a lot of the time, if not in her room, just hanging out at the library, seeing if there's anything, there's any more weird books, like the one she, Gleb was able to find, or if not, like, around the subject of the Iron Circle.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, starting with the first bit of that stuff, checking in with Dar. Basically, within the first day, she's already spent all of her money and has racked up a sizable debt at one of the local cafes.
How bad's the debt?
It's about 30 gold in pastries.
Okay, that's not too bad. That's not
Jesus
too bad.
Christ.
Okay, well,
Impressive.
pastries range from a handful of copper to like maybe 1 or 2 silver.
It's impressive.
Yeah. So she's eating everything that they have.
She's eaten an actual dragon's amount of pastries.
Yes.
We're gonna have a shortage of pastries down here, it looks like.
It's a good problem to have, I think.
Oh, actually, you know what else I would do? I would try, if I could, to meet up with Dar. If she's going to be going to the surface, I think Clarity would also want to try to teach her the ways of the surface, including, if at all possible, like money and the value of money. I think that's important, an important life skill.
Okay. So when you check in on Chrissy, she's enjoying her time learning how to repair and make shoes, even though she's terrible at it. She's got quite a few bandages on her fingers from cuts and needle pricks, but she's trying her best.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh.
Mara, on the other
I'd like
hand,
to give her a little.
Hmm?
I'd give her a little what's that spell? Give her a little
Cure
healing.
wounds.
Cure, a nice little cure wounds.
yeah.
Good job, head pet.
Mara is getting very anxious, but is trying to patiently wait for when it's time to begin your guys' scheme and plan of whatever it is that you're going to be doing.
Mhm.
And then moving towards Gleb, what are you doing on your downtime? Is it just translating the book that you have?
Yeah, pretty much exclusively that, unless somebody drags me away for something else.
Okay. So...
I don't have anything fun planned. It's just reading.
Alright, so then... What is your intelligence score?
A big fat 12.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. So that's... Hold on. 9... I have to do a little bit of math and I'm failing really bad, so we're just gonna go... Okay. So you will have... Yeah. So you'll have 41 more work days of translating before the book is translated into Common.
Alright.
So please make a note of that, and I will do so the same. There we go. All right. And Midrash, what are you doing for your downtime?
Carousing. I'm going to go flirt and fuck around with nobility.
Okay. So, carousing.
Charisma persuasion. And then 250 gold.
Yes. Okay, so make me a charisma check, and then...
That.
And then there's a 10% that shit goes sideways, so let me roll for percentile.
It's just in Madrush isn't allowed to leave the city now.
I'm too good at my job.
Alright.
15, 22.
22, alright. Okay, so 22, you'll gain access to 3 allied contacts. What that does, not really sure. We can figure that out, but basically, you have gained the favor of 3
Different nobles.
Yeah, because you went with upper class. Yeah, so low ranking or just like city nobility. And you gain positive interactions with 3 of them.
Good deal. Did I run into a complication?
No complication.
Awesome.
Yep. All right. And so now we go to Isabel. What are you doing?
Well, Isabel is gonna see if anyone needs help with researching, then probably see if there's like a place to fight, or if she has to, she'll take up the Iron Eyes offer of having a duel against him. She wants to get some frustration out.
Okay. So for that, there's two options. You could, if you would like to. There's pit fighting, or you could do like work in order to, like, as like a mercenary, working to get some extra cash.
She'll do the pit fighting.
Pit fighting. Okay. Do. So, for this... Okay, so it's just flat money that you gain. Alright. I need to make some rolls for the DC. Alright, so... You'll need to be making a athletics, acrobatics, and a constitution check.
Okay, so athletics. Oh, why is it with advantage?
I mean, if you're raging, you can get the advantage.
Sure, I'll be raging each time.
Yeah, I don't think that would work for the acrobatics, but I mean, I think it's con and strength you get advantage on.
Advantage on strength checks, yeah.
Oh,
So
just
let me
strength.
get
Okay.
rid of the normal. Acrobatics. Let's go. It's that one.
Oh,
Yep.
it's 2d10s, not a d20. Let me get another
And
d10.
then a con check. And then my con check's a 21.
Jesus. Alright.
Also, did you keep reading, Obo?
The con check is a bonus to the hit die also?
They can replace one of their rolls with a weapon attack.
Oh.
Can I replace my acrobatics with the weapon attack?
Sure.
Yeah, we'll go.
Okay. So, plus 5. Well, you pass on the athletics.
Now the acrobatics is a 20.
Oh yeah.
You pass on the second. And you pass on the third. So you have 3 successes. Which means you win a total of 200 gold pieces.
I got 200 gold.
200 gold in a week. Honestly, good money.
Yep. Alright, and then... Shona, what are you doing during this time?
Is Red back? He said he had to step away for a second.
Oh shit.
He said it wouldn't be a few minutes, so I'm gonna guess he's not back yet.
Moving on.
Unfortunate.
He does nothing.
Okay. We can get him when he comes back.
Yep. So, the remaining 4 days pass by. Clarity, you get your scroll of Remove Curse at 3rd level. Yeah. Stupid cat scratches. In addition to that, there is a new caravan that makes its way into the city, and there's a big hubbub about it.
Would we like to go and say hello?
We probably should.
Midrash is gonna wipe off his clothing, prestidigitation, away a sticky stain or two, and Well, I'm ready and presentable. Who would like to go? All? One? Should we bring Chrissy along? Should we leave her with Francis?
I vote we leave her with Francis and we can all walk down there together.
Francis may have a little trouble with that.
That's why we leave Chrissy with Francis, so we walk to Francis.
Oh. Apologies. I thought you said that Francis would be coming with us to meet them at the gate.
No, we leave Chrissy at Francis so we can go meet them at Francis's.
You have to see my confusion, because seeing that Francis would walk down to the gate with us, well, seems like a bit of, not possible.
I could carry him.
But then he's not walking.
Clarity, Gleb, you want to join us as we go meet, Chrissy? Sister? Kathy?
Maybe anything to get away from these books would be nice.
Alright.
Okay.
Wonderful.
So, heading to the main gate, you guys see that there's a decent crowd that has approached that is slowly beginning to thin by the time you guys get there, as there are 4 cloaked individuals who are pretty well trying to hide most of their body. There are 3 humanoid of relative humanoid height, and then there is the 4th one, which is much larger, broader shoulders, easily a good 10 feet tall. Also cloaked, trying to hide their features.
Out of game, how friendly do we want to just openly be? Because I feel like this would be something we would discuss probably.
No.
Isabel will have the trepidation. She would be like open, but she's still like making sure they are who they say they are. She will fight them if she has to for Chrissy. She will fight them.
I'll approach one of the more medium height sized ones, and keeping a respectable distance. I will say, "Hello, well met. Haven't seen many other travelers down here."
The leader turns to you. It was a difficult journey, but we have arrived. Please take us to Chrissy.
Does that sound like Kathy?
Yeah. I was just trying to remember. I was like, did you guys meet her? Yes. Yes, you did.
I also used message, so I know what she sounds like.
Yes.
Okay. In Clarity, and then very quickly after Isabella, you would hear Madrash in your head say, "Well, she sounds like her sister. Should we lead her there?" Madrash turns to the party.
I mean, I guess.
Well, I mean, that was the job, right?
Correct.
Yeah, there was.
Alright. Let's go, let's take
Can
them to Francis.
Madrash, for lack of a better term, I I want to insight the party to see why, because Madrash doesn't understand why everyone's so hesitant right now.
I returned. What have I missed?
Welcome
You
back.
met Kirsty's sister.
Downtime. You missed downtime, and the party has met with the caravan that Kathy was traveling with in order to pick up Chrissy.
Okay. Have we just seen them, or?
Just met them at the gates.
Yeah.
So we are going to pause and rewind a bit. During the downtime, what would you like to have Jonah be doing?
I would like Jonah to... I guess we can save him speaking to the others about the book for later, if you so choose. But he would like to research mythology connected to curses, as well as drop by Meepos to see if he can pick up any spell scrolls.
Okay. So the research would be... wouldn't be getting much more research than what the party has already accumulated at this point. But spell scrolls, that can be done. Let me...
I would also like to research Istrix as well.
Okay.
Oh, how's the basilisk eye doing?
Oh, that thing. Yeah, that would be completed by this time.
Alright, then I would also carve out the basilisk eye stuff so it's a more handleable trinket. In the book in amber.
Yep. Okay. 1 through 6.
1 through 6?
Yeah, pick a number.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, were there any specific scrolls that you were looking for, or just what they had available?
I mean, what they had available seems pretty good, but I also had some that I was looking for specifically.
Okay, which ones were you looking for specifically?
The main thing he's looking for is a couple of shield scrolls.
Okay.
At least 2, preferably 3, but if they only have 1, he'll take 1. But he's also looking for Bless, Protection from Good and Evil, Fairy Fire, Magic Circle, or Magic Weapon.
Let's see.
But yeah, the main 2 he's looking for is Shield and Magic Weapon.
A spell scroll for shield. Do you know what rarity that would be?
Shield is the first level.
Yep.
So that would be uncommon?
Common. Cantrip in first is common, second and third is uncommon.
Got it. Okay, so...
Trying to think, is Magic Weapon a first or second level spell?
Magic weapon?
Yeah.
I think that's the second level.
Okay. So the scrolls that she has available are Glyph of Warding, Feign Death, Invisibility, Non-Detection, and Searing Smite.
How much is the Glyph of Warding?
Glyph of Warding is uncommon, so that is one of these times 6 divided by 2, 300 for the Glyph of Warding.
Okay. And they have no other scrolls.
Not at this time.
Okay.
So
I was going to ask
glyph
you to
of
pick up the
warding.
scroll, but
Yeah, glyph of warning. Is there any other?
Oh yeah, it was Feign Death, Glyph of Warding, Invisibility, Non-Detection, and Searing Smite.
Let me look at something really quick. I'm just reading up on one of the spells here. Yeah. How much is non-detection?
Non-Detection... 30.
30 gold?
Oh wait. 300 gold.
300 gold, so they're both 300?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll take both of them.
Okay. And was there anything else, or is that it?
Does she have any spell rot tattoos?
Not anymore, I think. I think you guys already took her magic tattoos.
Yeah. Other than that, does she have any potions? Like,
Yeah, she's got a few potions. How many are you wanting of what kind?
Could I just get, like, another 2 healing potions? And... yeah. Another 2 of those, and a, I can
And
find it
just
here.
standard healing potions?
Yeah, just standard.
Okay, those are what, 50 gold each?
Usually, yeah.
Yeah. I'm mostly just
And-
going off of what's in the books, because it's just easier
Yeah.
that way. Yes, and then 50
And
each for those.
does she have a potion of growth?
She has... no potion of growth. The closest to that would be... oh wait, no. She has a potion of growth and a potion of hill giant strength.
Okay. How expensive are both of those?
They are both uncommon, so that's a d6. Okay, so the potion of growth is 150 gold.
Okay.
And the hill giant is 200 gold.
That comes out to 400 gold. In total? Yeah, I'll take the Hill Giant Strength, the Potion of Growth, and 3 healing potions.
Okay.
I didn't get a chance to ask this because like you just got back, but Madrash would have asked if Jonah could keep an eye out for a Summon Steed scroll and a Revivify scroll.
Okay.
I didn't catch all the scrolls that were available, but
Neither
those
of
were
us
two
looking
that.
for.
Yeah.
Okay. Madrash would pay you back if they were available.
Okay, so this goes to 4. Oh, fuck. I keep trying to add stuff to my inventory and it keeps disappearing.
That's weird.
Yeah, I'm just adding this stuff. But yeah, he
Okay.
would have been like, yeah, sure thing, Madrash. I'll do that.
Appreciate it.
Okay. So, with downtime fixed again, you guys are at the gate, a little a ways from the gate, with Kathy and her caravan. Were you guys going to lead the way to? Oh wait, Madrash
I
wanted
wanted
to get
to-
the party's gauge as to why they're not so keen on this. Yeah, for those who want to hide why they're, hide their emotions about it, please roll deception versus Madrash's insight.
Jonah is completely okay with this. This is the entire job they were hired to do.
I already rolled and I did bad.
Sweet. 16.
Sweet 16.
Correct. That was 100% the joke.
Yeah.
It made me laugh.
Mine wasn't very sweet.
Yeah, you just see, for Isabel, it's
Jesus.
definitely more of a nervous one. She's just holding out. She's just fearful that this is a possibility that Chrissy will be taken back and hurt. Or as they do in that building, harvested.
Okay. So, are you guys leading her to where you have Chrissy stashed away?
Oh, yeah. Isabel's just on edge.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, leading the way to Francis's apartment, it's a little difficult since the larger of the cloaked figures is definitely moving at a much slower pace with much heavier footfalls.
Could I ascertain if the people here, like Claire and her people with her, are they sentient robots? Like,
Roll me a
like the guy we
perception
left
check
Chrissy
with disadvantage.
All right. 23,
Books of a
23.
kind.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's pretty easy
Huh,
to
that's
tell.
funny as shit.
It's pretty easy to tell because at first you're like, well, let's look at the cloaks, and the cloaks cover up just about everything. And then you notice, oh, well, they're not covering up the feet, and you look at the footprints. Yeah, those are metal. Those are heavy-set mechanical feet.
Yep, I'll just take note of that. Keep walking.
So once you guys get there, the 10-foot and very wide and large member of the caravan stays outside while the 3 others go inside.
Just before we get there,
Mhm.
I want to calmly approach Kathy.
Mm-hmm.
I want to walk up to her and just be like, respectfully, could you and I have a moment alone to talk before we as it were, complete this assignment?
And why would you need that?
My understanding is you're the contractor. Feel free to refuse. It is a request, not a demand.
Fine, I will humor you. As she walks off the main road.
Yeah.
To
As soon as we're like 20 or 30 feet away from everyone, where I don't think that they can hear me, I'm going to like drop all facade of cheer and just I understand you came to collect Chrissy. Are you in danger, and is she in danger if she's with you?
She will always be in danger, and I as well. That is why we are collecting her and then leaving.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure you and your travel companions, you were willing with your travel companions.
Yes. All we needed was to collect her, and then we were going to be leaving the city. We'll be leaving Ebonborough as soon as we hit the surface.
Okay. Because you firsthand would understand how special the charm that Chrissy has is, and you would understand why we would have a vested investment in her safety. Whether or not we're, for any other reason than she has been kind to us in return. And then I'll be like, so we'll go ahead and lead you there.
Thank you.
And yeah, lead her to Francis's. As soon as like we get back to join the party, Madrash will walk next to Isabella, put a hand on her shoulder, and just like telepathically, no, fuck it, out loud, he'll say, I understand. She'll be safe.
Isabella will nod, but there's still just a hint of like she needs to make sure Chrissy says she's okay before anything.
Oh, 100%.
So, once you guys get to the door, the three of them don't even knock. Kathy just opens the door and walks in, followed by the other two. And once inside, Chrissy very excitedly jumps up and runs towards them. Kathy! And jumps in her arms, which, due to the nature of it, the cloak is pushed out of the way, and you see the mechanical arms embracing Chrissy. I had such a really fun adventure with these guys. We saw all sorts of crazy and weird and scary things, like there was a giant frog that ate one of them, but then they killed it, and there was like this dude with like all these like swords and dead bodies on him, and they crushed it. It was really crazy. These guys are really crazy strong. Kathy, just listening to her, is kind of holding her, stroking her hair, and during the excited movements from Chrissy, Kathy's hood falls backwards, and it's not a pretty sight. You guys can see from behind there is a glass dome on the back of the head, and you can see a brain underneath that's been wired in and suspended in a kind of light blue liquid.
Isabella will say those bastards under her breath.
Kathy will then turn to the rest of the group, to the rest of you guys. Thank you for taking care of her up to this point. We are very grateful for your assistance.
Well,
is there anything you wish to say to Chrissy before we depart?
I'm gonna stoop down to Chrissy's level, and I'm gonna say, telepathically, I'm gonna say, so this is a fun little party trick I can do, but I can send you messages over a very long distance, as long as I know who you are, and I know who you are, Chrissy, so we'll be checking in once in a while to tell you how our adventures are going.
There is
And
silence as she is attempting to respond back in the same manner.
I'm gonna chuckle and I'm gonna be like, fun enough, Chrissy. I can't read your mind. I can just help you read mine. But I look forward to telling you how everyone is later. And please continue to work on your art skills. You're a budding artist, and your passion is fantastic. Though if you ever draw me, make sure you get my good side.
During this exchange, Kathy turns to one of the members of her entourage and nods her head. The one steps forwards, kneels down, and from under the cloak pulls out a lacquered wooden box and opens it up. Inside are a stone pendant on a string and a syringe and a bottle of a clear liquid.
Do I recognize? Yeah, do I recognize that either?
Arcana check for those who wish to know, or a medicine check. With the amount of time you guys have, you can only do one.
Yeah.
I'll have to do
I would say
Arcana.
I'm probably going to do medicine check. I'm trying to figure out if I've seen them before, because I feel like, being a criminal, I probably know about drugs.
I got a
At
12
least
as
in
Isabella.
bed. Medicine. 8. I've never seen this before.
I'll give medicine a check. Ooh, 19.
Okay. The stone looks familiar as far as it seems to be divination magic of some sort. As for the medicine, not really sure. Madrash, what
On
were
a
you rolling?
19?
Oh, you got a 19.
I said medicine.
You're not really sure. It looks like it's some sort of cocktail of a few different drugs.
Are they presenting it to us, or?
No, they're prepping to do their own thing. The one who had the box is completely ignoring everyone else and is going to their job as they are prepping the syringe with some of the medicine.
Watching for a second, are they like bringing this over towards Chrissy, or are they bringing it towards
Yes.
another of their members? Okay.
To Chrissy.
I'm just going to Kathy, ask, so what are your plans now?
As I had said before, we will be leaving the city of Edinburgh and starting somewhere new and somewhere safe. But to do that, we need to hide her. And this is the best way to do that. Putting on the necklace over and around Chrissy's neck. You guys immediately have a headache when trying to look at her. Your eyes kind of drift to the side, not really able to look directly at her.
Can I, on top of that, at this point, insight check? Man, Chrissy and Kathy is so similar. It's hard to pull the two apart sometimes.
Yeah, you're fine.
Insight check, Kathy.
Go for it.
Just because it's not that I think she's lying. Burp.
trying to figure out if it's malicious or not.
Not necessarily malicious, but like that's the best way. This seems kind of suspicious. 14 plus 5, 19.
So the necklace seems to be some sort of divination protection. The medicine, you're not sure about.
Yeah, the medicine is what I'm worried about.
But you don't get any sense of malicious intent. If anything, it's the closest would be motherly love from the body language and movement. Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of like a parent trying to take care of their child.
Jonah's just assuming that's some sort of sedative, and they're gonna do the whole, they're gonna do the old hide him in a burlap sack and walk out the city kind of technique. So he's just kind of leaning against the wall with no issue with it. He's like, okay, well.
Is anyone going to try and stop the injection or no?
Nope.
I will say to her sister, additionally, I don't know how much this may help you, but when my capabilities reach a higher ability, I may be able to, for lack of a better term, and to be blunt, heal the suffering that you are clearly under. I can't imagine you're comfortable.
The only way to end the pain I feel is to end all feeling, which I do not wish to happen. Since no one is going to intervene, the injection is given to Chrissy, and she begins to get groggy before finally falling asleep. Kathy then picks up Chrissy, and with that, she will be stable, and she will be able to live comfortably for a while longer.
We've already collected some supplies for Chrissy for the sake of travel, and I'm gonna get the backpack with the bedroll, the chalk, and all that for Chrissy, and I'm gonna take the book and the pen out, and on the last one of the last 2 pages, I'm just gonna write "See you later, kid," and then hold the book out for Isabella.
As she's gonna write her name and say "See you soon," but as she's doing, she's gonna look towards Chrissy and be like, "Why did you ask us to get her to safety?" And she'll hand it over to Jonah.
Are they just handing a?
Yep, so you can sign the book. Yep.
Chrissy's own little notebook. Yep.
You'll just look at it.
But
Yeah,
Isabella generally curious why they asked why they had asking Kathy why she sent Chrissy to us to keep her safe.
Because I was not able to lose my cover. I could not sacrifice everything I had built to save one when I can continue to save more.
Jonah will not sign the book. He'll reach in his pocket and he'll put a bullet casing in there as a little trinket.
Oh my god.
That's very on point for him.
However, things have changed, and as such, we were able to come and claim her in person.
Where exactly are you gonna go after this? I
That
mean,
I cannot tell you for the safety of those we are hiding.
I will say, try to avoid. What country am I from originally?
Ireland?
No, not that. Yeah, well, that I'm originally. No, like we we told it's
Cordova.
name's escaping me. Cordova. Isabella will be like, oh, be careful with Cordova. They're getting a bit more strict if you head that way.
We are not heading towards Cordova. Perhaps in time we will see each other again, but for the moment we shall be in hiding.
Understandable. Safe travels.
And to you as well. And if there's nothing else,
No, I
No?
don't think so.
Kathy will then redon the hood, and the three of them will start to head back outside, where the fourth of their companions is waiting with a glass tube that is about Chrissy size.
This is making me very uncomfortable.
I don't think this technique works if they can see through the container you put the person in.
They lower Chrissy into it and then close it, and then the large construct pushing the cloak open, you're able to see that there is a cavity inside the body that is the same size as the glass cylinder, and inserts it into the body.
This is fucking horrifying.
Uh,
Like all things considered, this is the most horrifying thing I think we've seen all journey. Like, good lord.
yeah, Isabella looks very concerned. Like she's knows Kathy's a safe person, but she is still like very worried.
This is the easiest means for us to transport her undetected and to keep her safe from the things down here in the reef. Now then, since it was not discussed earlier, what would you like as your compensation for this?
Yeah, we should probably negotiate that. Well, let's start with an initial offer. What are you willing? As an opening bid.
Well, it is hard to give a opening bid if you are interested in things other than monetary value.
What besides monetary value could you give us?
Information, technology, perhaps items.
How much information do you have?
We have a vast amount of information on the inner workings of the factory that is owned by the Mandala Corporation.
He's gonna look around. He's gonna look at some of the people who were off-put when we were talking to Iron Eye and that. And I was like, what do you know about the Circle of Iron? Anything on that?
The Circle of Iron is a story from a fictitious time that has grown in popularity and has become a very aggressive faction with a hatred towards anything extraplanar.
So just surface level, I guess.
This is me personally. I think any information on the factory would be beneficial. Imagine how much that would be worth. Especially considering Clarity isn't going to go through the factory now.
I find it very unlikely that we will find ourselves inside of Mandela's factory.
I'm thinking more of giving it to the right people to try to throw some wrenches in what they're doing.
That might cause more trouble than good. A large shift in power dynamics in a city like that would be a little hectic, but it is something we could do.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Madresh, Bleb, Clarity? What do you think?
Well, information is king. The more we know, the better we do. Depending on what kind of technology we could gauge from them without any downsides to them, or otherwise having them being tracked, would benefit us greatly. Because technology can be used to improve lives, while secrets can be used to bring down companies, but that puts bounties on us. With the great price of that information comes the great risk. So if we were to ask for information, maybe something to do with technologies that aren't out to the public, that could be used for welfare or our betterment.
Actually, wait, you said items.
We could all use a pick-me-up.
You said items. Do you have anything specialized in dealing with curses?
Not on us at the moment. However, we have a few stockpiles, dead drops, and safe houses.
And would any of those have items of that nature?
Quite possibly. I believe that there are a few that would involve that style of magic.
He turns and looks at everybody and shrugs.
I mean, we might have to leave the city to get that stuff.
Yeah, but it's better than sitting here and hoping that a simple scroll of remove curse will fix anything.
True. But then we have to make Mara wait more. And I don't know if we want to do that.
Potentially. To clarify, because you trusted us without payment, so we will trust you with this payment. We're looking for a way to remove a powerful curse. We're not sure a remove curse will do enough. And beyond that, we have no immediate needs that need to be met. So things to invest in our future for our own sake, or something of a powerful curse-breaking nature, are our biggest concerns, if I'm understanding my companions right. Yes?
Yeah.
Or, and I looked at Jonah, do you have a really big gun?
Or just a effective handheld firearm.
No, I'm talking about
one-handed.
something as big as he is. Like, that would be hilarious for me.
I can't shoot something that big.
I think Dress wants it for himself.
I think Madresh,
No, actually.
I think you're a very bright young man, but you have a lacking understanding of how firearms work.
Correct, and you have yet to teach me. But, levity aside, things to empower us, the technology to empower his firearms would be something that could benefit us immediately. But curse breaking is kind of our biggest priority. I'm just trying to lay out options because you have the information on what you have, and negotiations are seeming a bit stagnant. And turns to Jonah. I think you could handle a gun about half your size at least.
Yeah.
Haha.
You mean like a bazooka or a rifle?
Like a
What the fuck?
rifle.
Probably a rifle. I prefer handguns though.
Casually gets Jonah a bazooka.
An RPG.
That's what we're
Meanwhile-
doing. An RPG.
Meanwhile, Jonah, what is an RPG? And Isabel's like, oh, that's my world shit. Oops.
We probably have rocket launchers here.
Do
With
we?
how advanced the technology. Yeah, probably like Aether rockets or something.
Probably.
Aether pew pew go pew pew.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess anything on curse removals, weapons. Planar
There might be something like that in one of our safe houses.
Is
One of
it
the
far?
stockpiles. It would be within the slums of the Undercity.
Would you like us to wait here with Francis?
We would not be returning with it. I would leave you the key.
Ah, understood. This seems to be the best form of payment that we can reach amicably with what we have. Yes? Turns to the group.
So our current pay, out of character, our current pay is
A loot box.
just the key, the loot box.
Essentially, it's a key to a storage unit that will have a series of useful items, money, and other supplies.
Just
That
a
might-
slight bit of information on extra. Would you happen to have like some sort of map or anything of contacts in case
We
might work together again?
We are currently burning all bridges and leaving. If we want to be in contact with you, we will contact you.
All right.
Madrash is gonna politely be like, will that fancy necklace prevent me from contacting you?
No.
Wonderful. I
Oh,
will not bother
great.
you too much, don't worry. I am told I am too much sometimes. But, I'm also told that's a good thing, depending on the situation.
Did Meebo tell you that?
Hmm. Many others.
Oh.
I've made some friends. Would, for clarification, would you have any information on, in addition to the key to the safe house, would we also be able to acquire information on technologies that we could use for the betterment of either the general populace, or we could just sell for a decent amount of cash? Or is it one or the other?
It is one or the other. Any safe houses or stockpiles that we do not hand over to you will be destroyed.
Oh.
Can we? Also, respectfully, if they're going to get destroyed, can we have all the keys to the slums piles?
I did not believe that hiring divers such as yourselves would be nearly so greedy.
That's just him talking.
I just don't like to waste.
I mean, it does sound pretty wasteful.
I am trying to... I apologize. I'm used to dealing with nobility, and their haggling methods are a lot more aggressive. To be perfectly blunt, we protected Chrissy at our own life's sake, not for monetary value, but because she was an innocent child that needed protecting. Now, you're trying to put a price on what we've done for her. We did not agree beforehand.
I am trying to find out what it is that you want. However, I cannot give you everything that you are wanting. As a means of protecting ourselves and also protecting those that we wish to leave with, we cannot give you everything.
I think what they're implying. I think what they're implying is that the safe houses will be destroyed, but they might be taking the equipment inside with them.
That would have been a wonderful clarification. I did not. Madrash is just gonna put his hand to Jonah and be like, then does anyone have anything they'd like to say or voice or?
I mean, I'm fine with the supplies.
Yeah. I mean, if we were to ask for anything else, can you just let us know if there's any... Is the alert level still high in the city?
For you, no. For us, yes.
Alright.
That's actually kind of comforting considering all the things we did.
I wonder if Bucky's okay.
I do have one more question. If you have the
I hope
the
he's
answer.
okay.
Well, Josh could always find out.
What is the name of Billy's bar?
I believe it was Ember. Yes.
Yes. Do you happen to have any information on Ember, the bar in the slums?
We do not.
Okay.
I mean,
I need
if
to
anything,
send Billy a message.
yeah, I was about to say you should message Billy. Hopefully he's still alive and wasn't,
Oh, of course he's kicking. I'm just wondering how bad of a situation he's in.
I mean,
He's made of stern stuff.
Yeah, but his temper is short. I'm surprised he hasn't gotten himself killed already.
Agreed?
Oh. Yeah, so I hope you guys have a safe travel wherever you guys go.
So, above game, what reward are you guys wanting?
The safe house is fine.
The
Yeah,
safe
the
house.
safe house.
Yeah.
I was trying to provoke you into be like, make a persuasion check to get a little more, maybe a second safe house, but I was like, okay, it seems like a no. I'll stop being aggressive about my persuasion, and
Okay.
I was fine with it.
Okay. So then you guys have a key to a safe house that you can use to collect what valuables are there.
Oh boy.
Yay. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I hear ya.
God damn it.
I was gone last week at Disney. Shush you.
No. I just... Anyways. Is there anything else you guys want to talk to them about, or ready to move on?
How many of them are there?
There are 4 of them.
I have a city secrets, right? So I would know the city pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Would I know of a exit of the city that would be like especially safe for them?
Yeah, I think so.
I'll tell them about that then.
Okay.
Be like, yeah, if you find Rick's butcher shop, if can't remember the name of the place, but it's run by Rick. Ask around. Everybody knows Rick in that area. Find his place, his back door. There's a hole in the bottom of the wall that you can slip through. That's a good place to get out without being seen.
Isabella's eyes raised slightly. It's highly doubting his name is actually Rick.
Well, his name is Ronald. Rick's his middle name.
He's a bit of a clown.
Ronald Rick Richmond.
Ronald, the triple R threat butcher.
Triple R.
Oh, God. Well, thank you for helping us out with this. As they then begin to head towards the main gate again, and Kathy will turn back to you.
Isabella waves.
The DM's thinking how to word this. Give me a second.
Okay. I was like, is God buffering? Okay,
Yeah.
God's buffering.
I'm having a hard time with this one. So I'm just gonna go with what my gut tells me. Thank you for taking care of Chrissy. It's a shame that we won't be able to use the quill for what we wanted. Perhaps next time we can find what we want. And then they head off.
After they're gone, Isabella's like, no wonder they trusted us. They lied strict to the bosses.
Madrash just goes, okay, so, we need to let's go to Meepo and get a little lead box. And
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah,
let's get a lead wand case. Because we had a surprise that we have to show someone. That's the lie you would usually tell in the situation, right?
You guys are suggesting retail billing? We actually got something from there.
Let's get that lead box. Yeah.
I swear, that's what you guys are thinking. Whatever, let's just go get the lead box.
I can't hear anything Hikari is saying.
Oh, Isabella's just muttering under her breath at the time. Let's just go get the lead box.
Alright.
I'll wait.
Okay. The lead box will run you 5 gold.
$5 gold? Alright.
5 gold.
Okay.
I have really low strength, so I'm desperately trying to reduce my carry weight by getting rid of gold.
Oh.
I believe
Gosh.
that. I understand that.
When we first got here, I was like, why am I overweight? And I was like, oh, I'm carrying way too much gold.
I mean, we can get you a bag of
could
gold
exchange it
for your gold.
platinum. You could exchange it for platinum. That'll reduce weight.
Platinum's really heavy too. I have 300 of those fuckers.
You can always have me help carry some of it for you.
There's this thing called a pink.
Also, we have 2 bags of holding.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can just put one bag of holding for all the money.
Jonah doesn't trust anyone. Jonah doesn't trust anyone with his money.
I understand that completely.
I understand that because as soon as it's like put everything in the bag of holding, I was like, hold on.
Not your funds, Madresh. I mean, we always could, about table, we always could get another bag of holding for Jonah just for his money.
Just for the month.
This place has bag of holdings to purchase.
Bag of Jonah.
Bag of Jonahs. It's like bag of tricks, but you throw it out and it just spawns in like random alternate universe Jonahs. Like you throw one out, and he comes out and he's like in a full cowboy getup. Another one, he's like disco. He just pops out. He's like, "Thank you very much,"
Oh my god.
and then shoots someone in the head.
I'm kind of laughing at the idea we put a bunch of money in a bag of holding. Isabella flies up with the broom and opens it, and all the money collapses on someone. That's gotta do some damage at a certain height.
I mean, well, dropping it from a large height would make the coins spread out. So there is a certain height where it's like completely ineffective, and then it turns into like a widespread like death blanket at even higher heights.
I love it. That's how we kill the Tarrasque.
I don't think it's gonna kill the Tarrasque. Isn't the Tarrasque immune to non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, slashing?
I believe.
I don't
I
remember.
believe so.
Then we kill a dragon with it.
Spend some
Potentially.
time. Enchant all the coins.
We drop the coins on it. It hurts it a little bit, but it doesn't chase us because it's too busy counting the money we threw.
Oh no.
No.
Not a vampire.
Anyways,
You know a lot
That's
about
fine.
vampires in women. That's crazy.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I mean you're a succubus. I thought you.
No.
He's got a point.
I mean, something. The joke is they both suck.
They're not
something
the same.
Twilight era growing up.
Ugh. Oh. Oh. Great. That's
Okay.
stuck in my head and I hate it.
I'm proud of that.
I've never been more disappointed.
Alright, so what is the plan at this point?
I think right now, I mean, we know the tree is a curse, but I'm gonna be honest, we don't really know how to break the curse. I mean, I've created a ward that might help us steer clear of Istrix's power. But if they potentially have a powerful magic item, I guess we just drop down, see Mara, let her know that we're gonna go and get some equipment, get a tool to help get her mom out, and then we go and get it. And
We would have to take the same way through the, just in case, because I don't know how stingy Istrix is gonna be.
yeah, it's fine. I mean, that's the easiest route to take to get to Mara. And if it leads up to the front door, then then once we get to the front door, we can just go out the same way we came.
Yeah. These. I mean, I'm good with doing that if you guys are. Just hope Mara's okay with waiting, or maybe... Is there anything we can do to help Mara?
I don't think
Besides
we
free the
can.
mom.
I mean, we could try the remove curse scroll on her.
I mean, do you guys think that's a good option to do.
I mean,
If it
it's
works,
one of
she
the
can come
options
with
of all
us.
time.
It's an option.
We seem very limited in those.
Yeah, I think
I know.
right now the biggest thing is to collect as many options as we can, and going for that storehouse. Not only can we see if that item is there to help break curses, but potentially we can pull some strings, see if we can find someone to consult on this, someone a bit more knowledgeable.
Good, yeah. I don't.
So what I'm hearing is road trip.
There's roads down here.
How do you think you get from one place to another? Dirt paths?
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
I mean, other than
Anyhow.
making sure innocent people aren't being killed, is it really much of our business? These people have lived here for however long it's been just fine. Do we really need to interfere in things here?
We do not need to, no.
But is it a good thing we do? I mean, there's a lady that's been suffering that they don't know about.
Or a few hundred years?
I'm more concerned about the fact that Istrix is involved in this. I guess I feel partially responsible since I'm a follower.
We gotta.
I mean, is she involved or is she just having fun being a nuisance?
She is directly involved. She is torturing Hilda.
I would actually put her as the cause, the root.
But
She was the one who made the tree. Yeah. So
alright.
in a sense, she saved the city, but also is now just doing this to Hilda because she wants to. We could leave it.
I thought I was under the interpretation that she gave up her belief she gave up her beliefs.
Hilda?
Yes. Like she turned
Yeah.
her back on her god.
She called out for help from her god, and when she didn't receive an answer, she cursed the god. She cursed at her god and then called for anyone or anything to save her and the people, and then Istrix did the tree thing.
Is that kind of fair? Like, you give out, you got
The-
that answer, then
The
all of a sudden this other guy
tree
comes
thing
in.
is absolutely her fault.
Oh,
She
Hilda's
brought
fault
it
or
on
Istrix?
herself.
Okay.
Hilda
Yeah,
brought it on herself,
Hilda's.
but
I mean,
it's
she made her
been
bed.
over
you know?
100 years. I would love to get her out of this. I think there's no harm in trying. But at the end of the day, if we can't do this without actively just chopping down the tree and having it fall on someone's house, you know, we should explore what we have.
Thankfully, the city planning, there's no houses within felling distance.
That's true.
I
Oh.
mean, this tree's been around for 200 years. It might just be magic we're not qualified to dispel, right?
Yeah, that's my point.
But we gotta at least try something.
We've spent the past week trying to figure this out. Are we just not going to do something all of a sudden?
No, we're gonna explore our options, see what we're capable of doing, and try our best shot. And
Haven't we explored our options every single day for the past 2 weeks?
yeah, I
Now
mean,
we got.
our current only option is really just remove curse spell.
We have a key. Madrash holds up the key.
Yeah.
We can
That-
go see what's in the cache.
Yeah,
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah,
That's what
that's what we're talking about. Is
Can
like,
we open the box to see what's in there before we discuss what's possibly in the box?
yeah, that's what we're discussing now. Is we go there, we see what we get, and then we
Okay,
come back and try.
then the discussion moves on, and Madrash walks out the door.
Oh, gosh.
What's in the box?
What's
All
in the-
right, let's go to the safe where they hid stuff. See what's there. Maybe there's more options. If anything, maybe we can at least help Mara. But we won't know
Okay.
anything until we go there.
Well, since you guys are ready to head out, let's take a short break. Yeah.
Right.
Yep. So put us on a BRB. And
stolen. He's stolen from a lot of
Okay.
rich people.
I think
Isn't those
Madrash.
funny?
Okay, guys.
I
I'm
only
back.
think Madrash because I fucked too many nobles.
This stone is kind of wanted
okay.
in an entire
Who's the most
country,
wanted?
so
It's true. If
We are
Isabella
back
might
from
win.
the break.
this is most wanted by an entire country. As far as she's aware.
All right. So,
Dungeons and Dragons.
which way are you guys heading out of the city? Like, are you guys backtracking the way that you guys came, or which way you guys going to get back to the Undercity?
Swoop down the hole to talk to Mara first, and then leave.
Wait, why are we leaving? Aren't we gonna open the fucking safe house?
It's
Safe
not
house is in
here.
the
It's not
Undercity.
here.
We have to go back. to
God?
the-
That's okay,
We're
so
deeper than the Undercity
there's
right now.
Meridian, the Undercity, and then there's Edinburgh. So the Undercity is where you guys came down into the reef. So you'd have to travel 5 days to get up there for the safe house.
Okay, so it's a 5-day travel.
Yes.
Oh my god.
And then
Yeah.
5 days back.
The other option is we try with whatever resources we have.
Yeah.
Whatever happens, happens, and then we just kind of continue on, right?
Yeah. At this
Fuck
point,
it, we
our
ball.
at
I
this
didn't
point,
know
our
it was
only
5 days.
resource is-
That changes things.
Yeah, it was 5 days. That's why Isabel's like, can we maybe try to remove Curse of Mara or something? And if it works, we can take her with us, or have her go back to the city and just say we found a child.
At the moment, we have a ward against the streaks and a remove curse scroll. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. Trying to take down this curse with a remove curse scroll from Meepo's shop is probably gonna be like trying to chop down a tree with a toothpick.
Mm-hmm.
I think we take our chances with the travel up and we get this item. We can.
So, 10 days. So just for clarification, 5 days travel, find cash, travel 5 days back down here, then do everything we can all at once, and then fuck it, we ball, we're out of here.
Essentially, we do what we can.
Okay.
And no hard feelings if we can't.
I was thinking too much about the past few days, and I was a little distracted when you were initially making the discussion, so I misunderstood. So thank you for that clarification. Thankfully, I think I have a few acquaintances in the city in case we need anything further when we travel back down here. But other than that, I am ready to go if you are. Though it would be nice if we could look for Francis's legs on the way out or back.
I was going to suggest on the way back.
Double down for both. Twice the chance. Excuse me.
You need to keep
I
an
mean,
eye out for him.
At least if we do it on the way back, we don't have to carry them, and that doesn't draw attention to us. Or we could shove them in the bag, I guess.
We have 2 bags of holding, right?
Yes.
Alright. To the hole we came down.
Well, wait. If we're gonna be leaving, should we at least get some more remove curses?
Those took
If that's like
4
if
days.
it sounds like we have multiple. Yeah, just so like when we come back, they're there. If we're gonna be going for 5 days, well, 10 days.
Let's just commission one more. Just to try it if everything else fails, but I don't think we should be sitting there trying like multiple of them.
No.
Sure.
Oh,
But
no.
And I'll see if Meepo's able to commission a scroll of Summon Steed and Revivify.
I mean, at least
Do that.
if the remove curse doesn't work on the tree, we can use it on Laura.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we already commissioned a remove curse scroll.
Yes, we
Oh,
commissioned
got it.
one.
We commission a new one. We go down. We talk to Mara. We try it on her. The one that
Okay,
we have
got
already,
you.
and the other one will be done by the time we get back.
Okay, I understand you now. Got you.
I have a dumb idea real fast.
Midresh,
wait.
you can just say ideas.
Well, this one seems like it's a good idea, so you might think it's a very dumb idea. If we want to cast Remove Curse on the tree and Mara at the same time, there's a root that we can see in there. I can make a spell touch 2 targets at once. So I could take one Remove Curse scroll and cast it on both of them, as long as I'm touching the tree from the root.
It might actually work.
But then how are you gonna touch Mara at the same time?
We
Mara's
find
very tall.
something. We find something to stand on.
Also, is Remove Curse touch?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Remove Curse
I think
is
it's
a
like
touch
60
spell.
feet. Oh, it is touch? Oh, wait, I'm thinking of Dispel Magic. Yeah. Yeah, that
Well,
would work.
Yeah, as long as I
I
can
mean-
touch the root and Mara at the same time, I can twin cast it.
I mean,
That
worst
is
case scenario, you can
genius.
fly and we can pile up some rocks for Mara to stand on. Right.
How
Also
heavy do you
effective.
think Mara is?
I think if we're gonna try that, maybe cast get a reduce scroll so that someone could cast reduce on Mara and I could carry her with me because she would be
Isabella.
about my size once
what?
reduced.
Has
If we
Is-
want, we could just enlarge her so she's tall enough for you to.
Isabella
Touch.
has a broom.
Yeah, but I don't think it could carry Mara. It could carry Madresh, but not Mara.
Well, I
No.
saw Gleb has the ability to grow big in that when we were fighting Mara. You can probably just do
Oh,
that
yeah.
to her, and then she'll be so tall that you can touch them both at the same time.
Maybe?
You know what? Madresh, that was not a dumb idea. That was a fantastic idea.
Oh boy. I'm convinced
And
this is a bad idea just because people agree with me at this point. But I am absolutely here for it.
All right, let's. Should we go do that now? Because the scroll is ready, isn't it?
Yes, we pick up our scroll, we head out, and then we come back in a few days. Ooh! Don't let me forget. One of the Green Root has requested strawberry seeds. They would love to be able to grow some new forms of strawberry, as the ones down here are very bitter.
Right. Actually, we could
Honestly?
probably negotiate. We could probably negotiate pay for that.
Oh, absolutely. Well, the strawberries, I am doing a favor for a favor. I got one of the lesser nobles of the Green Root is into some fun stuff.
Oh
That
God.
Okay.
No, maybe
you don't need to know
stop
everything.
there.
We
Just stop there.
understand. Yeah, it's
all
fine.
right.
I don't need to know about the kinks. Okay.
Lo and behold, it's just hand holding.
All he wanted was a big hug and to be told that he's good enough.
Oh my God.
Sorry, Obo, did that hurt you? I love you,
Yeah,
buddy.
absolutely.
I really do.
I want to kill Madresh so bad right now.
Yeah,
And a rock fall.
It's okay. Look, with the proper, revivify spells, death saves could happen. It's Districts.
Alright,
That's true.
so, stop by Meeples on the way out. I want to commission a Summon Steed 2nd level and Revivify 3rd level spell scroll. How much are they?
So it's a 2nd level spell for the first one, so that would be 750 total gold pieces.
750? All right. I will drop that in a heartbeat.
Is that Fine Steed or Phantom Steed? I'm assuming Fine Steed. That's second level. Yeah.
What level's Phantom Seed?
Third. It's a 1 hour riding horse that essentially is like incorporeal that you can ride on.
Oh, Fine Seed you can basic it's like Find Familiar but horse. And like that's that's classy as fuck.
Yeah, and it lasts until dispelled, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
any other things before heading out?
I'd like to commission a couple more Revivify spells.
Okay, so Revivify, 3rd level.
I mean, not Revivify, sorry. Remove Curse.
Okay, how many?
Just 2.
2? Alright, so that'll be 1,000 gold pieces.
Yay. There you go.
Alright. So,
Alright.
after putting in spell scroll commissions and then heading down towards Mara's little hole, are you guys going to be collecting Dar before heading out?
We're gonna collect Dar when we head out the front gate.
Okay.
Should we tell Dar we're leaving? That way, Dar knows.
Do we want to split up and then have Clarity and someone go find Dar, and then Isabella and who else ever go speak to Mara?
I feel like we can go and speak to Mar together, but 2 of us can go and find Dar, 2 or 3 of us can go and find Dar while the scrolls are being commissioned. And then we all meet up at the crypt.
Catacombs. Yeah, crypt.
Okay.
Catacombs.
So yes, let's get Dar.
Okay.
Are we bringing her with us, or are we just telling her that we're going to be back in a few days to pick her
We're
up?
telling her we're leaving we're leaving today because that's one less problem.
Okay.
Oh, that's true. It would be easier just to say, come on, we're going for Dar.
The Undercity, I know it's the Undercity, but is it in the surface or nearby the surface?
Surface area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Undercity is basically, they built Edinburgh
This
on
city.
top of the previous city, so it's literally under the main city. Yeah. Okay. So heading down to Mara to tell her the plan, she is very upset and proceeds to sit in front of the doorway, not letting you guys get past her.
Do we want to try the remove curse now?
I think we try remove curse as soon as we get there. We talk to Mara. We're going to try something. And if it doesn't work, then we're going to have to go and get we're going to have to go and get a bigger tool from the city. That should keep her satiated.
Isabella explains it all in Undercommon.
Okay. Who is going
Okay,
to be
so-
casting?
That'll be Madrash. So, God, I have 2 questions.
Yep.
1, because Frame of Theater of the Mind isn't helping me that much, how far distance is it between the root and where Mara can reach. Can Mara physically touch the root?
No, she cannot.
How far is she?
I say around 30 feet off.
Okay. And Mara is a large size?
Huge.
Okay.
How tall is she? Currently.
So, to make it
She's
easier,
30
the
feet
only way you'd be able to twin cast to hit her and the root is you'd have to make Mara fly as well.
Well, like, wait, how tall is she? Because she's 30 feet off currently.
She's
What if we
like...
cast enlarge John?
She's like 15, or like getting close to like 20 feet, because huge is supposed to be 15 by 15 cube.
Okay, so she's
Okay, I
15
have
to
an
20
idea.
feet, and large doubles her size in all
I
dimensions.
have an
So
idea.
if she grows up that much and holds Madrash in her palm up to the ceiling, he should be able to make contact with her hand because he's standing on it and touch the root. Because
Okay.
he's also tall.
Yeah,
Madrash
that
takes
math
out
should
the
work.
instant fortress.
Oh,
And
yeah, we can use it.
how tall is that?
I don't remember.
I will pull up the item. Because it's...
Can she get through the front door of it?
She can climb on
She
top.
can climb the outside of
It's
it.
30 feet high.
She's as tall as it about.
It's 30 feet high.
It's
Yeah.
30 feet tall, Obo! That's so fucking perfect.
Yep. Alright.
Alright. So, Gleb, would you please... Okay. Isabella, explain to her that we're going to make something in her room. She's going to get bigger, climb it, and then touch my hand.
Isabel's gonna be like, she with the fortress she doesn't need to, so you can save a spell slot or spell points. Isabel and Undercomes can be like, we're gonna have our toy. The toy grows. You're gonna climb it, and you're gonna be a princess and hold Madrash's hand. That's how she explains it.
All right.
In the friendliest kid terms. That's how she explains it.
Wonderful. I am going to...
Okay. So, Madrash.
take the scroll, twin cast, and remove curse on Mara and the tree root.
I need you to make a... roll a d20 twice plus 7.
Oh, fuck.
Twice
believe
plus
that-
7.
Because the attack bonus for a spell scroll of 3rd level is a plus 7. Because you're using the scroll modifier, not yours.
I'm sorry, you said attack modifier? Okay. Alright. And just so I know, this counts, while you're using an attack modifier, will this count as like a saving throw?
No. You're trying to...
Okay,
It's
an ability
there is
check.
no equivalent to this. The best I can come up with is using the attack bonus, because you're supposed to use your casting modifier.
It's an ability check plus
dispel.
your casting mod. Yeah.
But because it's a
Okay.
spell scroll, it doesn't have that, so the closest is using the attack
Okay.
bonus.
I ask because of specifically favored of the gods says, if you fail a saving throw or miss with an attack roll, you can roll 2d4 and add it to the total, possibly changing the outcome. So if
No,
I fail
this is a skill check, not an attack roll.
Okay.
Yeah, this is you're trying to beat the DC of the curse, is what's going on.
Basically like counterspell or dispel magic right now.
Exactly. Except
Its
for
own independent skill check.
yeah.
Okay. Then would magical guidance affect it? When you when you make an ability check that fails, you can spend one sorcery point to re-roll the d20.
Yep.
Okay, I just want to know. Alrighty. Let's roll and let's hope for high.
Which one is
Yeah.
first? Is this the tree or
So, God decides.
You pick first.
'Cause I've already.
You're twinning.
Huh?
Which one's first?
I would say Mara.
My trash is gonna pick Hilda first.
Okay.
That's 17 plus 7 for a total of 24.
Okay.
can I hero point to boost that?
I'll burn the hero point. I have 4.
Oh, okay.
Yay.
I did that to fucking mark it off, but that's fine. I like to roll physical dice, but it was a 3, so
27, that's
27.
decent.
27. Yeah. So I guess that will resolve after the twin cast is finished on this one's on Mara. Natural 20 for a total of 27.
Okay.
Can I give a point for that one for Mara?
Fucking.
Yeah, if you want.
Isabel. Go ahead, take one of Isabel's hero points. I got a lot.
Okay.
30.
Go ahead and mark it off. That's another
Yep.
4. So that's a 31.
So, two things happen.
I'm gonna hurt in a second here.
Yeah, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
I 100%. I forgot this. I didn't think of this till just now. I would 100% have asked Jonah for that book in Amber because it's supposed to be a ward of Istrix, and that would be on my person.
That definitely would have been given to him.
I still need you to make a dex saving throw for me.
Dex saving throw. Oh boy, I'm gonna. Oh, this is gonna suck.
Rocks are falling.
You got
quickly.
it.
Natural 20. Fuck. I'm so scared. 21.
Okay.
If I fail, tell me.
No, you passed.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Yeah, DC was 15.
Oh,
Oh,
thank God.
So,
what comes at me?
alright. We're gonna switch to this music.
Oh no.
Oh no. Thank you,
So-
Hikari.
Two things
Nice
happen.
song music.
First thing that happens is that there was a rumbling in the earth above you. Second thing that
Oh,
happens,
shit.
you begin to fall.
What?
Mm-hmm. Because guess who you're standing on?
I just
No, I'm
Mar.
flying.
flying.
I thought you were standing on Mara's hand.
No, I'm just touching Mara in the tree. I have jump flight.
I suggested that he just stand on her hand, but he said that he flew.
Ah, well, I didn't catch that part.
Okay.
Son of a bitch. I thought you were just standing on her.
You know what? Fuck it. No, I like this. This is funnier.
Yeah. Mara's hand shrinks as her body shrinks as well. However, this means that you are falling the remaining 40 feet.
Fuck.
You do catch yourself on the tower, and you don't fall off to the remainder of the ground. So you will be taking, what is it, 2d6
I'm okay.
per 10 feet? Or no, it's 1d6 per 10
1d6.
feet.
1d6
that-
per 10. So,
So that
40
is-
feet?
Yeah. So that is, get this out of my way. 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
It's child's play.
And you catch yourself as, looking up, you see that Mara is no longer her grotesque and giant form, as she is now a small child.
Yay.
I'm the only one up here, but like you're just gonna hear the happiest little squeal from Madrash.
Is the cave still rumbling?
No. There was just a
And-
rumble.
Yeah.
And
Isabella runs through the tower to get up to the
Oh
roof.
no! Like full Lion King. I'm just gonna Simba Mara over the edge and be like, "She's free!"
Hey.
And who the fuck needs to climb a tower? You have a broom. You can come catch the baby.
Well, Isabella just wants to come up.
I
She didn't
know.
want to scare Mara as a child.
Absolutely.
But that's what she does. She like runs up through the tower.
Okay.
Jonah will yell up like, "Hey, we should collect the fortress and get out of here. I don't like that rumble."
Correct.
Should, as like after that, Isabella's like, should we check to see if
Madrash is going to hand Mara to Isabella because I believe Isabella is faster. And I'm gonna be like, "Let's go."
okay, where are we going? Someone lead the way.
Back
Get
to
the
city.
fuck out of here.
We need to go back to the city. We need to see what happened.
Is
Okay.
Dar with us?
Currently, no.
No.
Okay.
Well, we were gonna collect Dara in the city before we left. So I'm going to
Go back to-
collect my art from Chrissy, and then after that, I'm going to follow after.
Okay. So, heading back up to the city of Meridian, through the old tomb, you guys can see that there is a immense amount of commotion, as it seems like nearly the entire city is congregating around the tree.
I will use my city secrets to double our movement speed through the city
Okay.
and lead us there at full sprint.
Okay. Getting to the city center and seeing the tree, it is currently split in half down the middle. And standing there is a cleric, mace in hand, body covered in ceremonial armor, as the clerics of their new kind of religion are bowing in awe as you guys see Hilda is free.
Holy shit!
I can't believe that worked.
And I approach.
There is
Is it
a
the-
huge amount of people that are stopping you from getting too much closer at this point.
Like actively
it-
stopping, or is it just like a crowd?
It's just a crowd. They are pushing on
Okay.
the iron gates and that are keeping them out. They are actively trying to get inside, but are stopped by the barricades.
Do the clerics seem to be actively discouraging people, like trying to make them to stop?
Not
pushing
necessarily.
on?
It's the town guard that are trying to keep the city in check, but for the most part, it doesn't seem like it's going to last for much longer.
I'm gonna see if I can find like somewhere around here where I can hop the fence. I would assume. Do
Very.
that.
Madrash is gonna be like, "Hey, do you want me to just take you with me?"
Hell yeah!
Yeah, Madrash is just going to pick up Jonah and then just celestial flight.
Okay.
Isabella will take her broom out and with holding Mara, get on the broom and go up towards Hilda following them and look at Clarity and Glad and be like, I will send the broom back to you guys so you can come join us.
Before we do this, could I have given my coat to Mara so she's wearing something?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So you guys fly over the fence and towards Hilda. She immediately recognizes you guys, and tears streaming down her face, embraces you guys and Mara.
Hello, Miss Hilda. It looks like you missed your wake-up call.
can't believe that you freed me. How?
Madrash is going to. I love the psionic mind. It's so fucking good. I just want to say that. In Hilda's mind, she's just going to hear me say, "For the sake of everyone's faith, I'm going to lie. I hope you understand why a white lie is in order." And Madrash is just going to say, "Well, my divine guidance has helped me through many things, and by Rivia's guidance, we were able to release you."
Well, that's a big pile of bullshit. I don't need a lie. I need the truth. What did you do? How did this work?
Hilda. He's just gonna be like really quiet to listen, Hilda. I'm gonna be honest. We cast a remove curse spell and we got really fucking lucky.
But that shouldn't have worked. They tried for dozens and dozens of years that exact method.
Yeah, we didn't think it would work either.
Madrash is just gonna look kind of scared and look at his hands and be like, "I legitimately only cast remove curse. I'm now at a loss for words, and I'm a little scared."
I think it might have been the joint of casting it on the tree and Mara at the same time. I'm gonna be honest.
Or maybe it was because we did it at the root.
The root could make a difference too. Yeah.
It could have. Yeah.
And
Isabel
fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Madrash
Isabel
puts
sent
his
the
hands up.
Yeah, Isabel sent the broom back to get Clarity and Gleb. It's like, go to Clarity and Gleb.
Of course, I'll do that right away. It flies
That's
away.
what you can. Yeah, you can do that with the broom. Weirdly enough.
Yeah, that's 100% what it can do.
So, with the rest of the party there, I just don't understand. Istrix said that I wouldn't be able to leave.
Well,
Madrash is gently gonna just pull the amber covered book out of his like bag, and he's gonna look to Jonah, and he's just gonna mouth, "I'm sorry," and he's just gonna like present it to Hilda and be like, "This might have helped."
we don't know what we did.
This is what we made it for, I guess. So.
Yeah.
This
is
might
a ward?
be it. If it warded off her presence, then a regular remove curse would have worked. Well, for 500 years, and all we needed was this.
Can you not crack it open? It contains a very important secret of mine.
I don't intend to do any of that. However, I am going to start making some changes in this city after everything that I've seen. And everything that's happened.
I'm gonna gently put the ward back in my my bag if she doesn't like stop me or anything.
Well, we might still need that for a little while.
Okay. No, I just want to make sure.
Especially with what I have in mind.
As much as I like taking credit for nice things, and I'm gonna very very much in I'm gonna pick up Jonah so where he's like eye level with me, and be like, if it is if it is this ward's doing, then he made this because he is a very knowledgeable individual.
Well,
I'm not being picked up.
First things first. Thank you so much for saving me and Mara. You will always have friends here in Meridian. Always. And it feels so good to be able to breathe again. You have no idea the pain of not being able to breathe or move for so long.
Miss Hilda, if I might. interject. There seems to be quite the commotion going on currently.
Yes.
Will you be able to speak and tell people to calm down and return to what they were doing?
I'm not going to be able to calm them down, but I can redirect their attention. But I do have
And
one
Isabel-
other thing that I would request of you while I do that.
What's that?
Yes.
I'm going to need you to round up as many holy symbols from the city as you can.
I mean,
Hey.
that
From
might be
from
a
the
job.
tell them
priest.
from the priests that we need to round them all up.
Okay.
Because it wasn't by the
Yeah.
power of the gods that this city was saved, once again, but it was by the power of mortals. And it's time that we shun the gods who have shunned us.
And Isabel's gonna look at Mara, who's probably on her back, and is like, "Do you wanna go to Mom?" She will say it in common, hoping it works this time.
Almost immediately, yeah, she goes to and embrace Hilda. Yeah. But those are things that we can take care of. I'll have to talk to the congregation about that we are going to have to change our ways because...
Miss Hilda, further elaboration later is required, but like, to be a bit blunt myself, I understand where the 9 main gods are impartial to the suffering of mortals, but my power is divine, and
Yes, but it was your will to do this. The magic came from you.
yeah, thinks back to my dad. You're not wrong.
But yes, we will discuss this later. Odds are, during the feast.
Okay, so let's go collect some holy symbols then, everyone.
Yes. As
I
Hilda
can't
will then address the continually growing audience with a little bit of thaumaturgy to increase her voice. She tells of the tale that you guys, what you had done to save them and to save her. And that you are all to be honored heroes of the city, and that a banquet and a feast should be held throughout the entire city in your guys' honor. So yeah.
Madrash is like silently sweating, like when he's gonna have so many flings that are gonna be at that table of nobility, and he's gonna be like, "Fuck."
At that, about half or so of the people begin to scatter in preparation for what is going to be the biggest block party.
Meridian's ever seen.
Absolutely.
Can I get the head priest, if he will allow me to carry him while I'm still flying, and then basically my idea is go to Iron Eye, start asking for their guards to start collecting holy symbols in, of course, a non-aggressive manner, but like guard officials would be the people that would be easiest to ask the populace.
Well, so at the moment, you can talk to the clergy to do that. They are confused, but since it is from Hilda's directive, they are more than willing to oblige.
Okay, and
But they
clarification
are
will be
greatly
given.
confused.
Oh, under my breath, I'm just like, oh, Mordeus.
Jonah will specifically not assist in any of the holy symbol gatherings. He'll just not get involved in it.
So,
I don't think Clarity would want anything to do with that either.
so
Isabella would
directing
be
people.
okay doing it. Isabella would be like, yes, Priestess Hilda requests this of everyone. She'll get as many as she can.
all right. So, as the party begins, you guys are basically thrown onto a large dais and with a table, piles of food and drink, as many of the people of the city come to pay their respects and their honors towards you guys. The party continues on for a few days, as this is going to be a very long-lasting event. During the event, near its climax, once again, the story of your guys' journey through the city and understanding of what's happened, even to the point of removing the curse, which has all been seen. It has been brought to the city's attention, things from Hilda's perspective. That she was forsaken by Rivia and tricked by Istrix. And that the city is not safe from the wrath of the gods and will not be saved by the gods. And it is only by their hands and by their works that they can continue to prosper. While it is going to be a difficult transition, she believes that it's something that they can do in time. She does not say that it is illegal, for anyone to worship any of the gods, but their society will not be ruled by it. And in addition, they need to work better at gaining access to the surface for trade and prosperity, because it's been too long that they've been underground. It's been too long that they've been in the dark and unable to see the sun. And that they will be taking requests for volunteers for those who would like to take an expedition to the surface in order to establish trade routes and to be registered for their sovereignty as an independent city-state. But these are many things that will take time. And right now, the only thing that they have time for is enjoying the benefits that they have now. The city cheers, deafening and echoing throughout the cave. The days seem to blend into each other as you guys have been unable to really escape from this almost non-stop party, showered with gifts and appreciation for quite some time.
Can I roll stealth to see if I can sneak away and leave them to take all of the shit for me?
Roll with disadvantage.
Alright,
You're being directly observed.
worth it.
Oh
24.
my god.
It takes some time, but eventually you're able to, with a bit of convincing and
I need to go to the bathroom. 1 second.
carving, you're able to disguise a pig's carcass to look like you for just long enough to escape.
I hit him with the, I need to go use the bathroom and leave, and I take a bottle on the way out, and I'm just gonna go somewhere and just have a drink.
Alright.
Leave all of them to deal with all this bullshit.
Isabella's extremely flustered at everything. She's just like, ah.
I think I would want to turn invisible and just sneak out.
Alright.
I want nothing to do with it.
Alright, that leaves 3 remaining who are unable to leave.
Madrash is just fucking having a party. He's not trying to leave. He's trying to go deeper into the mosh pit. Revelry? Say less.
If anything, Isabella would be including Mara as much as she can, because she's just happy Mara's a little girl again.
So is Mara like a child, a toddler, or like...
She's like, I think technically toddler.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's just like doing things with like the kid. Isabella's just doing things with the little kids, and that's all she's doing. She's just enjoying the party a bit, but she's also like, also, has anyone seen robot legs near the entrance? She's gonna try to see if anyone's seen Francis's legs while she's at it.
Everyone seems to be a bit too distracted for that.
She does not care.
Yeah.
She's reminded us.
I love the idea of like you're trying to talk to someone and Madrash leans forward and scoops that person up specifically and just walks away with them.
You go and you're like, all right, guys, have you heard of any robot leg? And then everybody's like, it cuts to the crowd and they're all facing away from you, cheering while Madrash does a keg stand.
Isabella trying to at least see if she can get it so Francis can enjoy the fun. He wants Francis to be able to, even though he's just a robot.
Okay. So, 5 days pass before the revelry begins to die down.
Jesus.
Yeah. You guys are well loaded up with a decent amount of food and rations for your trip to the surface again. Is there anything you guys would like to do before you depart?
I want to collect my spell scrolls.
Well, obviously that, but was there anything else?
We should get Dara. Let's get our dragon friend to come with us.
I would like to collect some bottles of alcohol.
Okay.
From during the thing, just to have.
Yep.
Usually he just has his flask, but now he has a bit extra.
Okay. You have 3 bottles of refined, what's it called? Cave fisher blood.
Oh. Can I just like take like essentially a giant turkey leg of just cave fisher to go as we're leaving?
Easily.
Absolutely happy.
And I think Isabella would once again give Mara a little wooden duck, now that she is properly a child and won't squish it.
Okay. Dar is there waiting for you guys to leave. Definitely enjoyed her time with the festivities since all of the wonderful food was free.
That is true.
Hell yeah.
Oh, Dar, you liking surface food yet?
It's an acquired taste, but I will say the parties are quite nice. However, After the 4th day, I just wanted to sleep.
You should see Ember. Some people get too wild and grow up when it comes into mushroom fluids here.
Well, then, if there's nothing else, shall we depart?
Sure.
I do wish to see what the surface has to hold.
Can I pick up more rations before we go?
Yeah. How many rations do you want?
I'll pick up 10 days of ration.
Alright, you got 10 days of rations.
Did Madrash remember to get his picture from Mara?
Yes, I
Yeah,
grabbed
he
it
did.
before we left the cave.
I have 10 rations on it.
Yeah.
We have to pay for those, or?
No, that's just given to you guys before you leave.
Okay, sweet.
Cool.
Alright, let's head on home.
Let's head on out.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, as the 6 of you depart, tracking back your footsteps the way that you guys came, the city is sad to see you go, but excited to see you off. Once again, you are met by the familiar, dark, and gloomy caves of the Violet Reef. What adventures lay ahead, what dangers you may overcome, all of that will have to be found out next week.
Kick.
Yep.
How